Hi everyone, it's Camille from flourishingtresses.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about making our curly custard cream. I'm going to show you how it's made. This product is really great for braid outs, twist outs, wash and goes, and just putting it on your hair and smoothing out a high bun or ponytail. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the things that you're going to need first, so then that way you have everything in order. You're gonna need shea. This is unrefined ivory shea, and this is about a 1/4 pound, since right now I'm just actually making a 4-ounce jar, actually a 2-ounce jar for a customer, so this is about a 1/4 pound of that. And then this is our Formation hair gel. I'll put the link kind of down below, so then that way you can click and see how to make this, because there is a DIY on how to make this flaxseed gel. And you're going to need some pure virgin coconut oil. Now this coconut oil is not the coconut oil that perhaps you cook with or fry with. This is pure virgin coconut oil. If you smell it, it should smell a little bit like toasted butter. It smells really, really good. If you have a coconut oil that does not have a kind of like a coconut scent to it, then it's gone through a lot of processes and it's not virgin. And then, oh, and that was about, for the coconut oil, that was about 1 tablespoon. And for the hair gel, that was about 3.5 tablespoons. So now we'll move on to the cetyl alcohol. As you can see, they are just little pellets. They're kind of round. And what this is an emulsifier that you use to add with oils to kind of make it a little bit thick. You can use it in you know, our curly custard cream, or a lot of people use it in their conditioner and shampoo, or even lotions. So this is about, I'd say about 1 teaspoon right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is first, in a small bowl, I'm going to take our extra virgin coconut oil, and I'm gonna pour it into another bowl. Make sure you kind of get everything out. You want to make sure you are not wasting, because this stuff is really nice and rich for your hair, so trust me, you're gonna want every drop. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and take our teaspoon of cetyl alcohol, and I'm just gonna add it into the coconut oil. So that's it right there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and microwave it. I'm probably gonna microwave it for about 25 to 30 seconds, just enough so that all of this dissolves, because you want to make sure whenever you're using cetyl alcohol that you are letting it dissolve in an oil. It's best to do that, so then that way it doesn't separate when you're trying to dissolve it with water or emulsify it with water. It's always best to use it with an oil first. Usually if I was doing a large batch, I would actually put this under a double boiler or over a double boiler, but for right now, since I'm making a pretty small batch, it doesn't really make sense to do a double boiler, so I'm just gonna put it in the microwave and then show you what's next. Okay, so our coconut oil and our cetyl alcohol have melted in the microwave. It ended up being just a little bit under a minute. Depends on the setting of your microwave. If it's set pretty low, you might have to put it in a little bit longer, but if it's set really high, then obviously you're gonna have to adjust based on how you have your microwave set. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this into a larger bowl. Okay. And then this is the time where I'm gonna go ahead and add in our shea butter. And like I said, this was about, I'd say, well actually, yeah, about a 1/4 pound. So we're gonna go ahead and add that in. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in that Formation hair gel. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that you're really measuring your products out as well, because you don't want to make something and it turns out really well and then you're not even sure exactly what you use. I mean, I guess all a part of making DIY things is just to play around with stuff, but once you get a really good recipe, it's really important to make sure that you're measuring everything out. So the best thing that I would suggest is just getting, like, you know, a scale that you can change to pounds or ounces or whatnot. This is the one that I use, but obviously feel free to use whatever you like, or, you know, if you just want to kind of eyeball it, I guess that's up to how you want to make your own products. So right now I'm going to go ahead and blenderize this. Okay, so this has all been blended together, and this is kind of the consistency that you're looking for, where it's just, you know, a great mixture. You don't want any lumps, considering the fact that you are working with unrefined shea. There is a part that will be kind of grainy, but you want to make sure that you have used enough oil and that you have enough equal parts of hair gel to shea ratio, because if you don't, then you can run the risk of having a twist out or braid out or even a wash and go that will come out feeling, you know, kind of gooey or even making your hair white. So it is important to make sure that you are following the correct amount that you need of each ingredient to ensure that that's not the case. But usually what I like to do once it's gotten to this point, I like to add my preservative in, because obviously it's very important if you are trying to keep this a long shelf life, give it as a gift, or even purchase it from us, that we want to ensure that we're making our products safe for your hair at all times. So it's best to use a great preservative that is natural. And usually I only put about 1% of a natural preservative into our product when it's about this amount. So please make sure that if you are trying to make this and you plan on keeping it for a long time, that, yeah, you can refrigerate it, but the best thing to do is use a natural preservative. And I would suggest something that's not like an essential oil, but an actual preservative. So at this point, after I've added the preservative, I would go ahead and add a fragrance in here. You know, if you don't want a fragrance, that's completely fine. But I always like to add a fragrance in for our Flourishing Tresses customer. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can always email at customerservice@flourishingtresses.com. Hope to see you soon. Bye.